Good morning, everyone. How are we all coping with our little living in our bubbles? Today I'm going to bring you round 2 of our exercises that Paul and I took you through last week for those in the older age group of our gym members or anyone who wants to give them a go. So hopefully you enjoyed the ones we did last week, and what I'm going to do today is going to build on what you did and have been doing in the previous week. So there's going to be 3 new exercises. I'll take you through those, show you how to do them. Before you do these, do the mobility ones that Paul shows you at the beginning of our last one. So do those mobility ones to get you nice and warm and moving. Okay, so let's get into the first one. It's a progression on the one Paul did about getting up and down off the floor. Right, so you can have a chair beside you or something to hold on to if you need some support. What you're going to do is, and also you might want a cushion or some padding on the floor if your knees are a little bit tender. So you can come down on one knee and then the other. Take your hands, place them beside your knees, take your bottom back and bring your feet out to the side with your hips on the floor. Swing your feet out to the front, round to the other side, come back up onto your knees, and then either using the chair for stability, bring your foot forward, and holding onto the chair you can push off through your foot and some support with your hand. Come to stand up. You're going to repeat that coming down on the opposite foot. So again, coming back down onto your knees, take your feet out to the side, up to the front, back around to the other side, back onto your knees, step through and stand up, either using again chair or just with your body, keeping your upper body nice and upright the whole time. And you want to do that, try and do as many reps of that as you can, up to about probably 8 to 10, but just do as many as you feel comfortable with. Okay, so that's the first one. The next one we're going to do is a leg lift, which is going to help with strengthening the muscles around our hips and our pelvis. Okay, so you might want a chair for this. Just hold on to the back of it or the front. Stay nice and tall, feet about shoulder width apart, knees soft. You're just going to transfer your weight to the leg nearest the chair and lift the other leg out. Okay, keeping it nice and straight. Slight bend in that supporting leg, and just keeping lifting your leg up. Lift it as high as you want. Go to here or to here, just whatever feels comfortable from you. When you're lifting out, keep your leg in a nice straight plane with your body. Don't want to see it going backwards or forwards. It needs to come straight out. And you should really feel it through your butt muscles here. Do 10 on one side, and then swap round and do 10 on the other side. Right, so that's our leg lifts. Give that a go. And the third one we're going to add to this is a form of push-up. And if you don't want to get down on the floor, a good way to do this is what we call a wall push-off. So find a blank wall. Again, stand feet about shoulder width apart, out from the wall. Place your hands on the wall at shoulder height and lean into the wall and push back out. When you do this, make sure your body comes in all together. So you're bringing your hips and your chest towards the wall together. Your heels will come up off the floor and then pushing back out in a nice straight line as well. If you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, you could take a chair or your sofa, something lower, put you on your knees, again with some padding under your knees if you want, and pushing forward. Okay? Same concept. The lower you are to the ground, the harder, more challenging it will be. So build in those 3 exercises, getting up and down off the floor, the leg lifts, using the chair for support if you need, otherwise you can just stand tall without the chair, and the wall push off. So do about 10 reps of each of those with the leg lifts, 10 on each side, and go through those probably at least 2 to 3 times. So enjoy that. Make sure you do the mobility stuff first, just to get you nice and loose and limber, and go for it. See you next week.